Eileen Comia, and she's with the Advanced Biomedical Treatment Center. Maybe you've seen us doing some stories about more natural treatments to depression, losing weight, and you're here to help us with some healthy habits. Really, it starts with cooking at home, right?
Right, and the first thing I want to say is it's not the amount of food that you eat or how much you eat, but it's what you eat that matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning too.
Look at what you've done.
This is one of the most beautiful trays of food I think I've ever seen. And it's not that hard to prepare, right?
Exactly. We just chop up the vegetables, and you put extra virgin olive oil and some salt, pepper, and put it in parchment paper. And the trick is they have to be in one layer. They cannot be crowded.
Okay, one layer.
And put the oven at 400 degrees, usually 30 minutes for most of them, depending on how big the sizes are.
And that's it.
And that's it.
So you just go down the produce aisle and, like, say on Sunday, you just roast a giant thing like that, so then you're prepared. I mean, obviously you're busy, you're a doctor, you've got kids. It's all about just getting a big supply of those veggies done.
Right, and all of those are like just $12 this, and it makes you one big tray for the whole week.
The whole week. Seriously, this could last you the whole week. And I would just eat this. I didn't even need a protein. I mean, this is the protein source, right?
Well, yeah, but that's your starch.
Your starch.
Because that's the other idea. It's is that you have to be eating less of the starch if you wanted to lose weight.
Okay.
But
You've got some serving size,
yeah, the first is you want to eat organic, all natural, no preservatives, additives, or food coloring. So everything here is that. And just to show you that there's many products that are all that, okay? The second is that the meat has to be all natural, and which means no hormones, no antibiotics, and that they have absolutely no preservatives, such as this bacon or sausage or ham.
And a lot of people say, why? They're like, I need the diet, I need this, and it's all artificial. And I learned this from doing the story. When you're eating all this, it's actually making you fat. Why?
Because these are toxins, and many of them, like fructose corn syrup, which is in many products with labels, they make you fat, and they make fat cells. But the preservatives and additives cause your liver to deteriorate, which is the cause of fatty liver and increasing liver enzyme tests, you know, when you do your blood test.
And what do you say to people who say, oh, that stuff doesn't taste as good as the other stuff?
Absolutely not, because preservatives actually put a bad taste in food.
Yeah.
So when you have no preservative, you really taste everything.
So we have brownies here, we have chocolate pudding, we have whipped cream, we have
right. The next concept is serving size. Okay, and I wanted to show that. Can I have that?
Sure.
plate,
This one?
Yes. And the other plate is the chicken. So the most common mistake is to put so much starch in the plate. Starch, for most people, first of all, has to be gluten-free, which is all of that. Root vegetables are all gluten-free. So you have only just half a cup of starch a day.
That's it.
For most women. For men, you can have about 1 cup, but it really depends on how much physical activity you do in a day.
Okay.
But really, if we don't exercise, if you're not exercising, you don't even deserve some starch. Number 3 mistake is that people think that potatoes and carrots is vegetable. But that is regarded as a starch.
Well, and we knew that back in the 50s when they'd say, what do you want for your starch, rice or potato? But now we're like, okay.
We only
and
have
then
2
filling
minutes.
the plates with that.
Did you want to make something for us?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get started with that.
I know you've taught me you want to make sure you're eating vegetables for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, most people are probably not doing that. And I think if you're going to try and go grain-free, breakfast is the first meal that you have problems with. You're like, well, what am I going to eat if I don't have toast?
The Good Doctor is using Earth Balance vegan buttery sticks.
Yep,
that's what this product
Earth Balance vegan buttery sticks. So just put this in. We're making an avocado bacon scramble. Is that what you said?
Yes, avocado bacon scramble.
Alrighty.
Break all the eggs.
Break them all.
Yep.
Scott's good at that. So we're basically, this is going to be an omelet. And what kind of bacon do you use?
That is Nature's Ranch from Whole Foods, but Nature's Promise also has that, but I like the hickory smoked bacon.
Okay, you're good, Scott.
Well, that was the fastest I've ever cracked an egg.
All right.
And that's preservative free. So you put like 2 cups of spinach.
Okay, and that's going to wilt right down, right?
Right, very easy.
Yep.
And I'm going to get the stir.
Kara, whip up those eggs, baby. Whip them. Whip them real good.
Scott, can you cut this and open it?
Yes.
Do you know how to do that, Scott?
Yes.
Do you remember from learning? Okay.
Yeah.
And the avocado, I assume we had that left, right? It's going to go...
Right. The other good tip is that you need good fats every day, and you need 4 servings of good fat. If you have half an avocado a day.
Look at you.
I'm
Wow.
All right, should I put the eggs in now?
Yes, please.
They're not whipped as well as they could
Go
be.
right
but
in?
we
Not
got
yet,
the-
not
Not
yet.
yet? All right.
So wait for the eggs to kind of gel
Can
a
you
little
chop
bit.
that in chunks?
See, we're proving it could be just however you get it done is okay, right?
Yes. Now, if you want to be, if you're more conscious of your cholesterol, but really, if you have 2 whole eggs a week, 2 whole eggs twice a week, that should be enough of the eggs. Otherwise, it's egg whites.
And you know
Okay.
that everyone's afraid of the yolks, but we're learning that they do have some vitamins we need.
Absolutely, and they're not necessarily going to raise your cholesterol.
And then once that's cooked up, you put in the avocado, and then you put in this beautiful bacon.
Yep.
And this is the finished product. Voila! Look at how beautiful
Oh my
that
gosh,
is.
that looks delicious. And you could have that for breakfast, but you know, honestly, I would eat that for dinner.
I would eat this for dinner too. This
or
looks
lunch,
absolutely
or
beautiful.
anything. All right, there's so many great tips, and you can look at Dr. Eileen Comia's. All of her healthy tips are going to be online. You can go to betterct.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you for
have those
coming.
veggies?
So
Thank
great to
you,
meet you.
Scott.
Yeah, we need all the veggies. Hey, the Connecticut Flower and Garden Show is going on right now. We're going to show you a preview.